Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and welcome back to this channel. Hopefully you're gonna have fun watching this new video of mine. So if that's the case, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And so today we're gonna talk about the super controversial one actually already, because it's gonna be all about Vanilla Sex by Tom Ford. And I have a quick simple plan, let's say, for this video, because at first I would love to share with you my own experience with this scent since the first ever spray till now. That's because my own opinion changed a lot through the time since I have it, etc. And then out of it we're gonna skip into, let's say, semi-final conclusions, and I would love to analyze a little bit to understand why all of those super opposite opinions and words that's true. So if you already tried this one, if you have any suggestion, any opinion different than what we hear around, different than mine, please remember to share it in the comment section. Okay guys, sorry for the lighting. I am, like me myself, I am going crazy with the sun, but trust me, there's no better place in my house around because it's all this light around. Beautiful day, thankfully, but anyway, it's like not that nice, but we're gonna go through it. So talking about my own experience, we have to start out of expectations, guys, because I think that since the announcement of the fragrance till the release, I think that we had too much time with a head through the clouds, imagining what we are waiting for, what is it all about. And so quickly I had to say that my expectations were totally different than what we find here. And it was quite tricky because obviously the meaning behind the name, so Vanilla Sex, it's something that we it's well known, it's something that we have daily. It's nothing about the adventure sex or something spectacular, but anyway, it's always about Tom Ford. And the fact that the campaign was that long, to me it was quite, I couldn't trust the fact that it's gonna be something like really Vanilla Sex, but I was expecting something much more spectacular and much more outstanding out of every kind of vanilla we know around. It's still special. I'm gonna explain myself later, but anyway, I was expecting something completely different. Okay, so finally, with all of those high expectations, I finally find it being available in the perfumery store. I went there as soon as I could and I sprayed it on my skin. And guys, I have to admit that at first, to me, I don't know, I was angry with myself. I was angry with Tom Ford also because I couldn't stand this scent like totally. I'm gonna probably, it's gonna be a little bit exaggerated as language, but to me it was a super stinky smelling something that I really literally can't stand. And it's nothing about liking or disliking, but literally like physiologically I couldn't stand it. I've never had that huge nausea because of the perfume. And so I was quite sad. I said, it's not worth it, etc. But anyway, thankfully, I said to myself, it's still about Tom Ford. It's still about the fragrance that we probably were gonna talk about a lot in the future. So try it, leave it on your wrist without taking it off, and just try. And so I did. I went through the day with this scent on my wrist. I was not thinking about it anymore. I was doing my stuff, etc. And at some point the magic happened, I would say, because without any expectation, at some point I was surrounded by this beautiful, guys, like beautiful, super cozy vanilla cloud. And the vanilla, the first experience I'm talking about, it was something definitely super high quality, super naturalistic smelling vanilla, something like I was perceiving with no concern myself, even though I was wearing it. So, you know, through the day you can, you are not that able to smell the scent. But anyway, I was like moving myself, doing something, and I was getting those hints of beautiful sweetness, not too sweet, not bothering, like literally a cloud of something cozy. And so I was super surprised because of the first experience I got of the opening, etc. And I started debating with myself: is it worthy? Is it not worthy to have it in my collection? And so I was trying. At the end, I fell in love, guys. Also with the opening. And what is it about? I think it's as with some super high quality, super, you know, those expensive cuisine products like, I don't know, truffles or foie gras, that at first, you know, it's super strange. It's something that it's not really comforting, but at the end, if you fall in love with that, you're gonna craving it like every day. And so it happens to me with this scent and with this opening, that right now, as soon as I spray it, I can take off my nose out of it. And I am really able to appreciate this scent since the first second till the dry down. And so right now I'm gonna talk about the whole experience, let's say. Okay, so talking about the global experience about this fragrance, I have to start out of the bottle, which is a usual Private Blends bottle, guys, and its color, which I think matches perfectly the main feeling about this fragrance, because the fragrance itself, it is, let's say, nude, it is comforting, cozy, etc. And talking about the scent itself, starting out of the top notes, through the top notes you will find mainly and only bitter almond. So to me it is really almondy. It is bitter almond. It's not a sweet almond that we can perceive with the fragrances around, but more than bitter, to me it is kind of a toasted almond, I would say even. And more than almond, I can perceive, I would say, already since the opening, the vanilla, and how it smells like. Let's say, as a reference, my first ever feeling, which was quite surprising, it wasn't that nice. I would say, finally, after my analysis, I know how it smells. To me, at least, it smells exactly like, imagine having the dried vanilla stick, cutting it in half and putting your nose through the vanilla seeds, which are actually quite earthy. Even though they are dried, they are smelling kind of wet. So you know that the vanilla itself, we are not eating it. Vanilla itself, it's not quite, let's say, nice smelling product. We are only adding it into the bakery because it's too strong, it's too concentrated, etc. So to me, the opening of this scent smells exactly like this, let's say, first experience with the vanilla, like real vanilla seeds, etc. But then we're gonna skip into the middle notes, and through middle notes you will find finally listed vanilla. And you have to know that you have different types of vanilla in here, but anyway, still vanilla. And seems that there are flowers, so floral notes, but I have to admit I don't perceive any kind of like usual flowers, like, I don't know, white flowers, red flowers, notes, etc. But the only idea I have on my mind of the flower that possibly could be used in here, it's something like chrysanthemum, if I'm not mistaken, in English. So something still flower, but still quite earthy, quite particular, etc. It's not final opinion. I have no idea if I'm right or not, but I think that this flower listed in here, that it's quite enigmatic because we have no name about the flower. It's somehow a particular flower, not really flowery, let's say in the classical meaning. And then we are going into the base notes, which are still vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So, which is the main feeling about this fragrance? Since the first spray, if you're gonna try the opening notes, you're gonna have a feeling about this scent being quite a skinny scent, but still strong. So you're not gonna perceive it like that from the distance, but once you will put your nose into your skin, it's gonna be quite strong, quite particular, earthy, wet smelling, something through sweet and organic, quite particular. But then as soon as it warms up on your skin, you're gonna be surprised by this let's say cloud around you, quite sweet, super vanillic. And the surprising part, the main strength of this fragrance, I think, is the quality of those ingredients that you can perceive. So my conclusions are gonna be mainly about this one being a Tom Ford's fragrance. I think that it's not gonna be something like majory of Tom Ford's fragrances, so something that you put on yourself, and as soon since the first time you put it, the people around is gonna asking you what is it, it's particular, it's strong, it's outstanding, etc. But it's gonna be this kind of fragrance that once you put it, and you're gonna continue with using it after probably 1 week, your co-workers, your family, it's gonna be kind of, what is it, this smell that I can perceive around. It's been days that I can feel this kind of sweet cloud, kind of mysterious. What is it? Is it a perfume? Is it something that you know? Is it has it something to do with you? I think it's quite cozy, but still mysterious, because it's not projecting into your face. It's not that obvious, but it's that comforting and that particular that anyway, after some time, the people around is gonna ask you, what is it? Okay guys, so let's skip into my conclusions about all this scandal, all those super opposite opinions about this fragrance. And I have main 3 topics about, let's say. And the first one is gonna be the Tom Ford itself as a brand. So knowing Tom Ford, we are all expecting something spectacular, outstanding, something that since the first spray we put on ourselves, we're gonna be asked by the people, what is it? It's outstanding, it's super strange, particular, etc. And this one, it's not. It's a vanilla scent, let's say, even though I don't find it being a simple vanilla scent, because it is a particular but still vanilla scent. So we've been waiting for something out of the Tom Ford's house to be vanilla, still vanilla, but super modern vanilla with something new to it, etc. And it's not. So the second point is gonna be the name. So Vanilla Sex by itself, I don't think that around the world it's well known as a term. So Vanilla Sex, and the meaning behind it, it's something well known, it's something cozy, nothing spectacular, etc. But the people that don't know well this term itself, because of the word sex included into name, probably set their expectations into something super addicting, super particular, spectacular, etc. But it's not. It's Vanilla Sex, so something super cozy, well known, etc. And the third point, I think, it's gonna be the marketing itself. And here I don't have my conclusions, let's say, concluded, because I am still wondering if it's been an issue about the marketing or if it's a marketing genius behind that, because we've been waiting for this fragrance for that long time, with the head over heels, with the head through the clouds, etc., that we've been imagining something still outstanding, etc. So about the marketing, probably I'm not excluding the fact that because of the first shock we've had and many people being deluded by this fragrance. Anyway, we are talking about still, it's the marketing itself. We are discussing about this fragrance. We are analyzing this fragrance. So as I said, I don't know if it's issue, if it's a genius behind that, because the fragrance itself, it's pushing its marketing, let's say. So anyway, my conclusions about this fragrance, not anymore about me myself, even though I really like this fragrance, I appreciate this one. I think that Vanilla Sex, it's gonna turn into a super hyped fragrance, guys. Even though I don't find it being something super spectacular in the terms of the scent itself, I find it being a spectacular quality to the scent. I think that probably not quickly, but next year into a fall winter season, it's gonna be something that we all we are looking for. And yeah, so guys, well, it was probably a long video. If you have any other opinion, or if you agree with mine own, so please share it with me. Hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next video. Hopefully you're gonna have a beautiful day, and yeah, bye bye bye.